I just wanted a platform that would give me an opportunity to actually let people know that, okay, this is what I do, this is what I'm good at, and that was it. Too short, yeah, I get it, but
I don't think anything is ever too short.
Too short, right? The purpose was, I think, not fully, I didn't fully achieve that, but we got a year. We have 1 whole year. So let's just put it in the work.
Do as much as you
possibly
can.
I'd like to know what you spoke about. Okay. Sorry, I think you mentioned that was your birthday, like the birthday.
Yeah, 28 May.
28 May. Now, with regards to your personality as a friend, do you consider yourself listen, I'm a die-hard loyal? This is if you're with how they say. If you're with me, I'm with you.
If we're riding or dying, we're riding till the wheels fall off. That is
got
me.
Got it.
That is me. Yeah.
But now with Olivia, did you feel at any point in time some level of what triggered the whole thing? Was it because I'm trying to understand, because that was, again, when I look at you, Sandra, I see emotion, I see passion, someone who has a lot of depth. So what would you say was the trigger? Because everyone keeps asking, oh, what happened? Or how did you feel after? But I want to know what the trigger was.
I was already high. I was already on the edge. Because the whole pairing thing, knowing that I came into the house, after applying for 4 years, knowing that you come into the house, I didn't even have a week to breathe. And I was paired with Theo, who came into the house with me. Mm-hmm. I saw too many disadvantages and I just couldn't shut my eyes towards them. I was already on the edge. Mm-hmm. And Olivia is a funny girl. I really didn't know her that long. We were just friends in the house. And then Justin, I think I was trying to talk to Taxi in the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And then Justin came in and was standing there. And then Olivia came in. And Justin was like, Olivia's going to come and laugh now. Mm-hmm. And I was like, probably the tone wasn't toning. Because
I like to that you're honest with yourself. The tone wasn't toning.
Probably the tone wasn't toning, but I was already angry. So I told her, baby, you're my friend. Please don't come and laugh here. I don't know how that came up, and I'm sure I said those lines. Mm-hmm. I was expecting her as my friend to so what's happening? But she popped off. And you can't pop off at me like that. I'm going to give you a right back. We're friends for 200 years. We can go back and forth, but at the end of the day, probably we'll just come back and be friends, but you cannot pop off and not have me pop off.
That's your back.
So that was just it.
As it should be, really. If you're giving, you better be ready to take it.
Yeah, so that was it.
Can we talk about, you have spoken about your highest and lowest moments, but I'm curious to know, what are those things that happen, obviously we're watching 24 hours, but being in there is different from actually watching it. So can you just share with us something that happened in the house that we probably as the audience watching weren't able to, wrap our heads around or even kind of pinpoint?
People always, this is not trying to mention anybody's name, but me and Kosi actually danced at a party, for 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. And I came out and not see any clip. No. So I don't know how the agenda is agending, but that is one thing I actually was looking out for, because people were not in the house, people were oh. We literally danced for 30 minutes or less or more. Mm-hmm. And then, but that wasn't there. People always think, okay, you have a problem with this. I'm like, no, that is not the case. And then I think one thing is solve everything that happened on the Friday. Mm-hmm. Truth or dare. I'm gonna just keep that there. Just know that you guys are not saying everything out.
But do you feel like Big Brother always? Because we've seen different seasons of Big Brother come and go. Now you're out of the house. I have a theory that Big Brother lets us, that is the public, see what they want us to see. In the sense that whatever narrative is created for us publicly, and you know how now you're out of the house, I'm sure you have your stands, you have your army or your fan base, what are they called?
Sandstorms.
Exactly. Oh, I love it. You have your sandstorms. Now they're going to react based off of what was seen in the house. So if there's anything that happened in the house that now you've come out of the house, just like with the Kirsty case, that you feel like, okay, listen guys, maybe you may not have understood this one. I just want you guys to understand this clearly. Is there anything like that you want to clear the air on?
Not really. Everything. Probably when you guys go on a break, that ad break that Big Brother always has. The cameras are there 24/7.
Yeah.
We literally see, we know it's being filmed 24/7. Mm-hmm. So probably the first parts of whatever happens, y'all don't catch it, and then you guys get to the end. And then you guys just, form around that. But people always said, oh, I had a problem with Pussy and blah, blah, blah. I don't have a problem with her.
I can't even heard tell us these topics.
curious, however, have there been any other? I mean, obviously, like she said, there are different sets. Big Brother. I mean, can take it all the way back to even when Big Brother Africa started.
Yeah.
Do you have any relationship with other people that have kind of passed through that Big Brother? Anybody that's reached out to you to give you advice based on, oh, this is what you should do now that you're out of the house? Is there anyone whose brand you're looking at to see if it could be like a blueprint to what you're going to do? None of the sorts?
I'm going to make my own blueprint.
All right.
I mean, they're cool. I mean, I have a couple of friends that, have been there, done that, but they're not necessarily coming to tell me what to do, because if you know me, you know I'm not that kind of person. You can drop your opinion, but
do you?
Yeah.
So what's next for Sandra?
Yeah.
I'm going to be going into a lot of hosting jobs.
Okay.
I host red carpets, events, movie premieres, music premieres, and I'm going to go into acting too, full time, because I already started that before I walked into Big Brother's house. So then I'm just going to expand Fit Me by Sandra private level and box cosmetics.
Just busy 2020.
Tie them up in a bow and just present it to y'all. So
now, before we let you go, we're going to do something, because we're going to have other people coming on the show. So I want you to look into that camera. And if there's one person in the house that you're thinking of right now, they don't know what you're about to say. They're going to see it when they come out of the house. But you want them to know, like, I sat here at this time, and I thought about you, and this is what I wanted to let you know. What would you say, and who would you say it to?
There's a couple. Why are you making me seem like I was just one person?
I know, because you have literally like 30 seconds.
Okay, Blue Aver, whenever you come out, if you're watching this, I love you, girl. Whatever game you're playing, I can't wait to see you outside. So just bring your ass back outside.
Well, Sandra, this has been absolutely amazing, and congratulations. One thing that excites me about Big Brother is the fact that it's always the start of something new.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to seeing what you're going to bring to the table. Well done.
All right then.
Guys, I was opportune to, capture Sandra's, exclusive interview with Arise TV. And guys, I want to really say something. You see Big Brother show, sometimes it's not good to judge this housemate, because you literally will not see everything that goes down in that house. Some housemates in the last season talked about it, that some of these things we see is not what it seemed like. I remember vividly Sheikh said it. They were portraying Sheikh like a very bad guy that was maltreating Bella. Hearing what Sandra said concerning how they portrayed the whole thing, not showing when she vibed with Kosi at the party. It's really somehow. Big Brother show gives us I would say 30% of what happens in that house. So when you see housemates, being dragged or a narrative being created about them, guys, there is always another side to it. And trust me, the housemates will not come out to prove themselves right. They will not come out to say otherwise, because it is what it is. How many you won't talk? All right. So thank you so much, guys, for watching.